Should you switch your Facebook profile over to professional mode? Let's unpack the pros and cons. Up first, here is a quick way to toggle your profile mode on and off in your profile. Step 1, you're going to obviously log in to your Facebook page, open up your profile, and there are 3 little dots right underneath your cover image and the main kind of menu of your profile. Once you click on that, it's the second from the end choice and it says turn on professional mode, or it'll say turn off professional mode, depending on what you have selected. The pros. Now, there are quite a bit of perks when it comes to switching over your Facebook profile to professional mode. However, these are my top 3 picks. Number 1 is extra discoverability. And the way that I break this down is into 3 different parts. The first being that you do get an enhanced introductory section, which actually allows you to fit in some keywords to make you extra discoverable for who you serve, what you do, and how you do it. The next is a category. Now, professional categories are great because it helps you really fine-tune how you want to be found. And so for me, I'm a digital creator. That is clearly marked on my profile and allows other folks to find me in that capacity. Just like you have the ability to add categories over on Instagram, you can do the same right on your Facebook profile. And then the third is apparently there's an enhanced reach. I have not seen that firsthand. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist, just my profile hasn't seen that uptick in expanded reach through that discoverability. However, I am keeping a close eye on that because now that I have turned on professional mode, it leads me to be able to have those professional dashboard metrics. I can see what the numbers are doing. I can understand how my content is performing on my Facebook profile. This is something that is not accessible if you are just still rocking that personal profile. And the third thing is money. Monetization. Now, I've heard some interesting things about monetization. One being like, hey, I got $9 for that reel. And then some people that are getting payouts of $1,700. Quite a range, if I'm being honest, but who doesn't love an extra income stream? So if you are consistently creating content and people are liking your content, they're seeing the profile that you are posting to, that platform, Facebook in this case, wants to reward you for creating content and keeping people's eyeballs on their platform. Now, let's shift into the cons, shall we? For me, these aren't like huge cons, but it's something definitely to think about if you're kind of on the fence of whether or not you want to toggle over to professional mode on your Facebook profile or not. The first is understanding that professional mode is more for businesses that you are the face of the brand. Personal brands, you're a solopreneur, or you have a small business where you are the face, you are the front man or woman of your brand, because that's where professional mode really assists you in doubling down on who you are and that personal brand. If you're not, if you work for a larger entity, this might be a shift that you want to press pause on for now. The second con here for you is the lack of personal and professional divide. Now, I get people coming to me all the time, Carlin, how do I decide how to manage my account if I am a business owner, but I want to utilize it as, a professional or for my business? It is something to think about. For me personally, my lines between professional and personal as it relates to my business has been very blurred. I do not share everything that happens in my personal life on social, but that being said, part of being a person and a professional in this digital ecosystem is that we get the opportunity, right, to be more vulnerable, to blur the lines a little bit, to create content that is relatable, that's approachable, that really builds our authority in who we are, while at the same time reminding people that, hey, we're human, okay? And that's something that I love the most about social media is people expect a layer of transparency, a layer of vulnerability, and not to have everything so freaking perfect all the time. It's exhausting, right? And as consumers and customers and clients who are searching for solutions in the digital landscape, we are extremely smart at uncovering the bullshit, right? So with that being said, it is totally up to you to decide, Am I okay with blurring the lines? Does switching over to professional mode on Facebook allow me to walk that tightrope the way that I would like to in the way that I see fit? Because honestly, that is completely your decision and your decision alone. Number 3 for this video, a biggie for those of you who maybe outsource your social media, and this is a big one for me in terms of running my social media agency, is there's no link to MetaSuite as it stands right now. So meaning, if you toggle over to professional mode, you have access, of course, to all the great analytics, and you can develop a different strategy, especially if you are, say, a solopreneur or a life coach or a business coach. And if you outsource your social media content, implementation, strategy, all of that management, you might have to give up your personal password to your profile if that's where you're shifting from your page to your profile. Because as of right now, it could all change. We know this to be the consistent right thing with socials. There's always change, but you cannot assign any admins or any additional roles, moderators, that sort of thing for your Facebook profile as it stands today, even when you are in professional mode. So that's just something to think about, something to consider if you are someone who is outsourcing your social media content creation and management and implementation. With that being said, what are your thoughts? What are some maybe pros and cons that you're finding as you walk through this idea of shifting your social media Facebook profile over to professional mode? Let me know in the comments, and if you want a step-by-step how-to guide on toggling professional mode on for your Facebook profile, go ahead and visit my blog below. It's going to be in the description, and it will walk you right through it. If you have any questions, my comments are always open. I look forward to chatting with you very soon. And until next time, I'm Carlin Ankrum with OSnap Social. Bye for now.